Good evening, everyone, and welcome you all to our Sunday evening meditation session. My name is Revata, but you can just call me Bante. And today is the Global Meditation Day, United Nations Meditation Day. Today is a perfect day for all of us to practice meditation. So first, let's say sadhu 3 times to start our meditation session. Now you know sadhu is a Pali word. Sadhu means excellent. Sadhu means excellent. Now make yourself comfortable. Straighten your body. And keep your palms together. And let your body relax in this present moment. And gently close your eyes. Now say sadhu 3 times along with me.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Slowly put your hands down and open your eyes. Okay, dear friends, these days we all need to live in harmony, regardless of our religions, cultures, countries, nations, or our education levels, or our skin color. We all need to live in harmony. So today, we are going to focus on 6 principles of living harmony with others. Before that, let's practice our first meditation. Let's practice present moment awareness, body scanning, and breathing meditation. Now make yourself comfortable. And keep your hands in a comfortable position. And gently close your eyes. Now first, bring your attention to your mind. Be mindful of your thoughts. Be aware what's going on in your mind. Let thoughts come, let them go. Just observe your thoughts. Now bring your focus to your body. And be aware of this present moment. The present moment is what you are experiencing right now. You feel this moment is really happening. Now think about the moment that you woke up this morning. At that moment, you felt that moment was real. But now You can barely remember that moment. That moment is over. It will never come again. Think about the moment that you join this meditation. At that moment, you felt that moment was real like this moment. But now, that moment is in your past. Even the moment that you closed your eyes for this meditation is in your past. Try to understand. The past is over. It will never come again. Try to understand. The past is just a thought or mental image or mental movie. It's just a mental object. It's all in your head. Let your past go by understanding the past is over. Let your past go by understanding the past is just a mental object. Then try to understand the future hasn't come yet. The future is just the imagination based on your past experiences. It's just an imagination. It's not the reality. Let your future go by understanding the future hasn't come yet. Let your future go by understanding the future is just the imagination. Then it leaves you in this present moment. A new present moment. Try to understand. This present moment too shall pass. Think again. The past is over. The future hasn't come yet. This present moment is subject to change. There's nothing to be worried about. It's all about the calmness of your mind in this present moment. Now, bring your focus to the top of your head. Focus on the sensations in your head. Pay attention to your forehead. Just be aware of the sensations in your forehead. Pay attention to your lips. Pay attention to your shoulders. Move your attention to your arms. Pay attention to your fingers. Pay attention to your stomach. Move your attention to your legs. Feel the sensations in your legs. Pay attention to your feet. Bring your attention to your legs again. Pay attention to your stomach. Move your attention to your fingers. Pay attention to your arms. Pay attention to your shoulders. Now, we are going to practice breathing meditation. To practice breathing meditation, first, pay attention to your lips. If you feel your breath, then focus on your breath. If not, pay attention to your nostrils. If you feel your breath now, you can focus on your breath. If not, pay attention to between your upper lip and your nose. If you feel your breath now, then focus on your breath. If not, bring your focus to in front of your face, as you're looking at someone or something in front of you. If you feel your breath, then focus on your breath. If not, pay attention to any place in your body that you feel your breath. It could be your stomach or chest. Just focus on that area in your body. Now be mindful of your breath. Be aware of the flow of your breath when you inhale and then exhale. Be mindful of your breath. 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 Now, bring your focus to your body. And gently open your eyes. Keep your palms together. Pay attention to the feelings in your fingers. And say sadhu with me. Sadhu. 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 Slowly put your hands down. Dear friends, we all want to have a peaceful world. We all talk about global peace, global harmony. And let's focus on what we can do for the global harmony. How can we contribute to global harmony? And let's try to understand why we don't get the global harmony, global peace, even though everyone speaks about it. So there is one problem or that obstacle that we cannot get the peace in this world. What is that? We all want to have a peaceful world. We all want to live in harmony with others. But always we expect it from others. We always think what they can do for the peace, what others can do to live in harmony. So then everyone thinks like that. Everyone thinks other people will contribute to the peace in this world. Other people should do these things to live in harmony. Then what happened? When everyone expects it from others, no one contributes to it. Then we don't get the world that we want. So now it's time for us to change it. Where we are going to start from us. So we need to focus what I can do for the peace. How I can contribute to the global harmony, global peace. And then we can take small steps. And we all think about the other big things. We all think about big things. Oh, global harmony, global peace. But we forget sometimes to live peacefully with our family. We forget to contribute to the harmony at our workplace. We forget to contribute to the harmony with our friends. So we can start from there. So that's why Buddha teaches us 6 principles of live in harmony with others. There are 6 principles, very simple 6 principles. If we follow those 6 principles, we can contribute to the peace and harmony. And then it brings us peace. It earns the respect of other people toward us. So what are those 6 principles? Number 1, practicing bodily acts of loving kindness. I will explain it later. Number 2, practicing verbal acts of loving kindness or speaking gentle words. Number 3, thinking good thoughts or practicing mental acts of loving kindness. Number 4, practicing virtue or improving our morality. Number 5, practicing generosity. Number 6, focus on purifying our mind or practice something that helps us to purify our mind. Those are the 6 principles of live in harmony with others. Then Buddha says, we need to practice these 6 things. Toward who? Toward other people who live with us, our family, our colleagues, our friends. And wherever we go, when we meet people, if we can practice these 6 things toward them, then it helps us to live in harmony with those people. And also it helps us to earn their respect. So Buddha says, if you practice these 6 things, then you can live in harmony with others, with love and compassion, without any disputes, but with respect. So how can we practice those 6 things? The first one, practicing bodily acts of loving kindness. Very simple things. For example, you do your chores at your home. If you do it with love and compassion toward your family and all, without getting angry, then you practice bodily acts of loving kindness. And if you practice it, then you should reflect on that. You should think about it. Then when you think about it, then it brings so much happiness to your mind. So you can make a list of bodily acts of loving kindness, how I can use my body to help others. Then we can come up with so many ideas. So you can think how I can practice bodily acts of loving kindness at my workplace, with my friends, at my neighborhood. So then you can practice those bodily acts of loving kindness. And then number 2, we have to practice gentle words. We need to speak gently. We should speak with love and compassion. We should not speak out of anger. And also, if you get angry, you should not speak. Why? Then anger change the tone of your voice. Then you have an angry tone. And also, some of the things that we can practice, like we should not criticize other people. Instead, we can praise other people. We can appreciate others. So there are so many ways to practice verbal acts of loving kindness. And then number 3, mental acts of loving kindness. We need to think good thoughts. So thoughts of love and compassion. And also thinking the good qualities of others. And also practicing gratitude. So those are good thoughts or mental acts of loving kindness. So at your workplace, if you have someone that you don't like, start focusing on good qualities of that person. There must be good qualities. So you can find those good qualities and then you can think. Yes, at the beginning, it would be painful. But if you do that, then it would bring so much peace and happiness to your life. And then number 4, practicing virtue. We need to practice virtue. So for lay Buddhist, so the lay disciples of the Buddha, they observe 5 precepts. They abstain from killing living beings. They abstain from stealing. Now think about it. So abstaining from stealing helps us to live in harmony with others. And the 3rd precept is abstaining from sexual misconduct. The 4th precept is abstaining from telling lies. And the 5th precept is abstaining from taking intoxicating drinks and drugs. So those 5 things are not religious things. Those are spiritual things, and also those are ethics, values. And if someone follow those precepts, if someone live according to those precepts, then they spread love and compassion to this whole world. So once Buddha said, if someone don't kill living beings, they offer life to this world. So if you want to offer life to this world, you can observe that precept, you can adhere that precept, you can follow that precept, abstaining from killing living beings, and abstaining from stealing, abstaining from sexual misconduct, and telling lies. So those things helps us to live in harmony. Following those 5 precepts helps us to live in harmony with others. And next one, practicing generosity. Practicing generosity. So, you know, we in Sri Lanka, so Sri Lanka was hit by a cyclone called Ditwa, and many people were displaced, and many people lost their lives, lost their loved ones. So at that moment, other people helped them. So it helped a lot. So when we help someone, okay, when we practice generosity, then it helps them to continue their life, and then they spread love and compassion toward us. And then it helps us to live in harmony with others. So at your home, you can practice it. At your workplace, you can practice that. Okay? When you're at a restaurant, you can practice that. Okay? So always you can practice generosity. And the 6th one, this is the most important thing. Focusing on purifying our mind, or practice some teachings that help us to get rid of, abandon negative thoughts, defilements. Why? If our mind is overcome by defilements, can we practice good deeds? No, we can't. Can we speak gently? No, we can't. Can we think wholesome thoughts? No, we can't. Can we follow precepts? No, we can't. So when our mind is overcome by defilements, can we practice generosity? No, we don't. But if we try to abandon defilements in our mind, then naturally we can practice those good things in our life. So that's why the sixth one is the most important thing. We should focus on purifying our mind, or we should focus on practice some teaching that help us to purify our mind. So for example, if someone try to understand impermanence of this life, then that practice helps them to abandon defilements in their mind. And someone practice some meditation. So practicing the meditation helps them to purify their mind. So that's why we need to focus on purifying our mind. So that is the most important thing, to live in harmony with others. Why? All other 5 principles are connected into this sixth one. If we don't have the sixth principle, then we cannot have other 5 principles in our life. So that's why even if we have those principles, we cannot establish those principles in our life. So that's why the sixth one is the most important thing. So always we should try to purify our mind. So when we practice those 6 principles of living in harmony with others, then we contribute to the harmony in our family, at our workplace, in our city, in our country, and in our world. So then we also can live peacefully. Why? Already we practice those good qualities, and already we try to abandon negative thoughts in our mind. Okay, so it's time for us to practice another meditation. Let's practice loving kindness meditation. Let's spread love and compassion toward all beings in this world. Okay, now make yourself comfortable. Keep your hands in a comfortable position. And gently close your eyes. Now take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly release it. Again, take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly release it. One more time. Take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly release it. Now listen to me. First, try to understand yourself. Think, I don't want to suffer. I want to live happily. Now, think about your loved ones. Think, they are just like me. They don't want to suffer. They want to live happily. Now, think about everyone in this meditation session. Try to understand. They are just like me. They all want to live happily. They don't want to suffer, just like me. Try to understand. Everyone in this world wants to live happily. No one wants to suffer. Now listen to me and try to repeat my words in your mind mindfully. May I be free from anger. May I be free from ill will. May I be free from jealousy. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from physical suffering. May I live in peace. May I live happily. May my loved one be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May everyone in this meeting be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering, be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this neighborhood be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy, be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this city be free from anger, be free from ill will, be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this country be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this world be free from anger. Be free from ill will. Be free from jealousy. Be free from mental suffering. Be free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. Now, bring your focus to your body and gently open your eyes. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Slowly put your hands down. Dear friends, one of the defilements that damages our harmony is anger. Anger triggers in our mind in so many ways, especially when we hear some unpleasant things, very easily anger triggers. It could be at your workplace, or at your home, or at the dinner table, or on the road, or at a restaurant. It could be any place. We might hear some unpleasant things, harsh things. Then anger arises in our mind. Then we react to it with anger. Maybe we will respond to it with some harsh words. Then our words also damages our harmony. So that's why we should learn how to control our anger. So one of the best things that we can do, we should understand the impermanence of what we hear. So when we hear something, we need to be mindful, and also we need to understand impermanence of the sound that we hear. If we are not mindful, then what happens? Our mind becomes fixated when we hear something. So then either desire or anger rises in our mind. If it is unpleasant thing, then anger rises in our mind very easily. So that's why we need to be mindful, and also we need to understand the impermanence of that moment. So now we are going to practice meditation. First, we are going to understand what happened to us, what happened to our mind when we are not mindful, and when we have a lack of wisdom, when we hear sounds, and also when we think thoughts. And then we practice impermanent meditation on our ears and mind and thoughts. So when we practice impermanent meditation, now you know, we use the word the I because we consider our ears as one object. So we are going to use the word the ear. Okay, now make yourself comfortable, straighten your body, keep your hands in a comfortable position. And gently close your eyes. Now listen to me and try to repeat my words in your mind mindfully. At the same time, put little effort to understand it. When I hear a sound without mindfulness and wisdom, my mind becomes fixated and desire or anger arises. In that moment, my mind is unsettled and pulled away from the present. When I hear a sound with mindfulness and wisdom, my mind releases it without clinging or rejection. In that moment, my mind remains calm, steady, and fully present. When I experience thoughts without mindfulness and wisdom, my mind becomes fixated and desire or anger arises. In that moment, my mind is unsettled and pulled away from the present. When I'm mindful and observe my thoughts with wisdom, my mind releases them without clinging or rejection. In that moment, my mind remains calm, steady, and fully present. Listen to me. Try to repeat my words in your mind. The I is impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. The I is not me, not mine, not myself. The ear is impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. The ear is not me, not mine, not myself. Sounds are impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. Sounds are not me, not mine, not myself. The mind is impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. The mind is not me, not mine, not myself. Thoughts are impermanent, impermanent, impermanent. Thoughts are not me, not mine, not myself. Bring your focus to your body. And gently open your eyes. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Slowly put your heads down. Okay, dear friends, we are coming to the end of our program. Now I'm going to chant verses of blessings. Close your eyes and listen to me. Abhivadana silis nichang vaddapachayino chattaro dhamma vaddanti ayuvanno sukang balang ayurarogya sampatti sagga sampatti mevacha ato nibbana sampatti iminate samijjatu. May you have long life and be free from illness. May you attain bliss of happiness. Sadhu, sadhu,
Sadhu,
sadhu.
sadhu.
Okay, thank you so much for joining today. May you be well and happy.